Hello, and welcome to another Tomii Healing and Wellness training video. Lesson number 9, Chi Analyzer Tutorial. Before beginning the video, I want to highlight some notes. The first is the results being shown from the analyzer are not the results of the client that is being videoed. The client has low chi, and you can see the therapist has to readjust on multiple points in order to get a reading. Lastly, you'll notice that the client information page is in Chinese, and some of the other writings are in Chinese. This is likely not the case for the version of DMS Pro that you are receiving. Without further ado, let's begin. In this video, we will be looking at how to use the Tomii Chi Analyzer device. First, we will type in the appropriate credentials to log in. Then we will go to the customer page. We are going to be adding a new customer, so we will click Add. After that, we will fill out the field information for the name, gender, date of birth, height, and weight. So our client's name is Testing Client. He is a male. He's born in the year 1987 on March 7th. It's very important that you use that box because that box has a different format than what we traditionally use. Next, we'll go back to the customer page to find our new customer. We can either scroll all the way to the bottom and see Testing Client, or we can use our search feature. This is the preferred method when looking up returning clients. So we will click the box and then we will go to examination. Before beginning the examination, we have to set up our Chi Analyzer device. So how we do that is we have saturated cotton, and it's saturated with alcohol. We use 50 to 70%. In a pinch, you could use water. However, it is preferred to use alcohol. So we'll place this in the device, and then we will place the electrode on the left hand of our client. So we always begin scanning the right side of the body. We will see that our therapist places the electrode in the left hand and then begins the scan on the right side, beginning with the right lung. We always begin with the yin meridians on any given body part. And we always begin with the right hand. The order in which we go is right hand, right foot, left hand, left foot. We can see the therapist has to adjust the scan because this client is suffering from low chi. Low chi makes it difficult to get a bead on the energy. Next, we move on to the right foot. As you can see, we're starting with the spleen or a yin meridian, and then we will do the liver and kidney, which are both yin meridians. It's important to note that the kidney's on the inside of the leg. So we're on the medial malleolus of the ankle. Now we move on to our yang meridians, starting with the urinary bladder. And the gallbladder. So the gallbladder is a little soft indentation in front of the lateral ankle. And lastly, we go to the stomach meridian. We follow the second toe up to the top of the arch of the foot. And now we move on to the left side of the body, starting with the left hand yin meridians, lung, pericardium, and heart. And now we move on to the left upper body yang meridians, small intestine, triple burner, and large intestine. And lastly, we finish on the left foot. It's important to note that if you mess up on any given scan, you can always click previous to redo that scan. Sometimes a therapist may go out of order and they have to go back multiple times in order to do the order correctly. However, you can do this on any given meridian except for the left stomach. As soon as the left stomach scan is completed, then there is no going back. It is time to go to the results page or begin a completely new scan. And lastly, we are going to finish with the left stomach. We will click yes and then fill out the appropriate information for whatever scanner is in the system. The scanner is our security key, so whatever credentials come along with that scanner is the ones that we use. Next, we click on English, and I'm just going to briefly say the names of these pages and not go into details. So we had the summary page first. Now we moved on to the systems page. Next is the meridian page. After that is going to be the Zongfu balance page or Yin Yang balance page. Then we have the deficiency or excess page. If a therapist needs more help, they can always click on the healthcare page and get in-depth breakdowns as to the results of the analyzer. And lastly, we have a compare page. However, we are not able to compare for this client because this was their first scan. For other clients, it's very helpful to track progress and see commonalities in their imbalances. Thank you. Thank you for joining us for another lesson. And as always, may your life be in balance.